Hey you guys, and welcome in or welcome back to my channel. I know I may sound a little bit weird right now. I'm fighting off a cold. I have been for a couple of days now, and it just is not trying to go away. So if you have any like if you have any cold remedies or things that work for you, please leave it down in the comments because your girl needs help. But we're just gonna kind of struggle through this together. I'm not feeling too bad, so I was like, well, let's make a video. So just bear with me. But today, it's another college video, and it's gonna be all about dorms and roommates. So keep watching. You know, one of the most stressful things when you're first going to college is who you're rooming with, your dorm situation, how you're gonna live with that person, like what are you gonna do in your dorm, that sort of stuff. So it's okay. You don't have to be nervous about it. Your girl got you. I got you. So if you see me looking down, I have some notes on my computer right here. So let's just jump right into it. So number one thing that you're going to want to do when you move into your dorm, and everyone says this, everyone is right too, but you're going to want to leave your door open. It's a great way to like show that you're open and inviting to people to come and meet you and to meet other people and just be like, I mean, because at this time it's not weird to just walk into someone's room and be like, hey, you know, you can't do that in life, but in college you can. So definitely take advantage of that. Go talk to the people with their doors open. Even if you don't mesh well, at least you're giving it a chance. You never know who you may meet, and they could be like right across the hall. So definitely do that. And don't stay in your room, but go out and venture. There's so much stuff going on in that first like couple weeks, first month, whatever. There's so much going on, and you don't want to miss any of that. And especially in your dorm itself. And definitely go to your dorm events. Your RA, if you have a good RA, is going to be planning like different dorm events or floor events, and you want to go to that and see who's on your floor. They might be in some of your classes or whatever, so definitely go to all that good stuff. Don't bring everything with you when you go. I made that mistake of trying to bring everything with me when I went. And you're just not going to want to do that. Because 9 times out of 10, if you try to bring like your whole entire wardrobe, you're not going to wear half of the things that, you know, that you bring. And so that could be a whole nother video. If you want to see a video of like the key items you should bring, like as far as wardrobe wise, definitely like this video and leave a comment below. But yeah, so you just want to bring like a couple things, especially if you have the ability to go back before like winter. Bring your summer clothes and leave your winter clothes at home, and then you can like change them out. So there you go. Now as far as roommates, the key thing with your roommate, communication. Communicate with your roommate. A lot of times you may think that you're on the same page, and especially when you first get there, you're gonna ask each other like, oh my god, do you like doing this? Do you do this? How do you live? Da, 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 da. And everything's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm the same way. Da, 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 da. And that probably will not be the case when you actually start living with them. Everyone puts on like their best impression, their best face when you first meet them, but you're gonna be living with this person, so all the truth is gonna come out. So you're gonna want to keep that open line of communication, and within communication, you're gonna want to coordinate schedules. Pretty certain you all won't be on the same schedule, meaning that they might have a 9 a.m. class and have to wake up at like 8, whereas you might have a 12 o'clock class and you don't have to wake up until 11. So you probably want to know these things, and you probably want to talk and be like, okay, well, I'd appreciate if you didn't like play music extra loud in the morning, you know, when you're getting ready or something like that, you know. So you definitely want to tell them what kind of irks you, and you want to know what irks them in the morning, because chances are sometimes you may have to wake up early before them and you're probably not used to getting up before them, and you're doing all the stuff that you usually do when you're in the room by yourself, and they're like, come on now, I'm trying to sleep. So you want to have that communication definitely open. And as far as like visitors go, overnight guests, you want to have that communication open. If you have a bathroom, so if you have like, if you are in a suite, or even if you and your roommate share a bathroom and you just have one for your door, whatever, if you have a bathroom that you have to clean, make sure you are on the same page with everybody that is sharing that bathroom, and y'all are all pitching in to clean it, because there is nothing worse than going into the bathroom and you have some issues and it's dirty and you have some used stuff that shouldn't be all over the floor, but it is all over the floor. You don't want to do any of that, because like a wise person once told me, not everyone is going to treat your stuff the way you treat your stuff, and not everyone is going to be clean the way in which you are clean. So you definitely want to talk about that. And for me, I had a bathroom in my dorm that I had to keep clean with 3 other girls, and what worked for us was a bathroom schedule. So it was like I think, I don't know, once a month we would like change up like who does what, and that worked really well for us. It was a like, you know, just keep this clean. Like, you are in charge of the shower, you're in charge of the toilet, you're in charge of the floors, you're in charge of, well, I don't know what the last person, of trash or something, I don't know, but that was, or you're in charge of trash and toilet paper, making sure there's always toilet paper. So that was our thing, and that worked out really well for us, where, because if something wasn't clean, you knew who to blame. Set up something that works for you. The schedule may not work for everybody, but it definitely worked for us. So there's that. Another thing, get to know your roommate before you move in. I chose my roommate, so, but even then I didn't really know her. So I got her number, we were talking and texting and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure they like let you know who your roommate is before you move in. And I think you get their number and stuff like that, or at least their email. So you definitely want to reach out to them and talk to them, get to know them a little bit. And I say that because not only will you go into it on your first day kind of knowing how they are, but also you can prevent bringing duplicate items. Like, you don't need 2 brooms, you don't need 2 mops, you don't need duplicate things like that. Like, you don't need 2 microwaves or 2 TVs or things like that. So you definitely want to talk to them so you aren't bringing the duplicate things, and that also saves you money. And with that, you know, talk to them, see what colors you want your room to be. Funny thing is, my roommate, we were like, oh, let's do blue and green. And I kid you not, we brought the same comforter. It was so funny. We were like, yeah, we're on the same page right now. Don't expect to be best friends with your roommate right away. It's totally fine if you aren't. That's why there's 1,000 events going on campus, and there's also why you can go up and down the hallway and talk to the people on the floor. So it's no biggie. Things tend to take time. Some people will be best friends with their roommate right away, and some people won't. You know, genuine, real friendships do take time. So just kind of going with that open mind and not like, oh my god, she hates me, she won't talk to me. Like, that's probably not the case. So also, if you're rooming with a friend that you were, if you're rooming with someone who you were friends with prior to like living together, definitely don't take like that situation for granted, I guess. I'm like, is that the term that was, whatever. Just really don't make any assumptions just because you're friends, because living together with a friend is very different from just like being friends and not living together. So Yeah, and honestly, that can be like the easiest friendship to destroy, because you probably won't have that open communication, because you'll be thinking, oh, we're on the same page, when in reality you might not be. So definitely like nurture that friendship, really work for it. And if all else fails and you don't like your roommate, you can change roommates. Like, be aware, if you don't like your roommate that much, you can change roommates. Make sure you keep your dorm clean. I'm not talking about just like bathrooms. I'm talking about your actual dorm. Like where you sleep and breathe and live and study, that whole thing. That area, like where your bed is, make sure you keep that clean, just because dorms are very susceptible to outside creatures and you do not want that problem. And with that, definitely make sure you're washing your sheets, because you do not want bed bugs. And as I'm talking, my voice is going out, but you do not want bed bugs. So wash your sheets, and that definitely means maybe bringing like a spare set of sheets if you can. If you can't, that's fine too. You just have to do your laundry like at the beginning of the day, so it'll be dry when you go to sleep at night. But that was like the number one thing. Thankfully for me, my roommate was very much like, I'm cleaning the floors every single weekend, and I'm like, okay, I'm good with that. But with everything else, just because you're gonna have food in your room, in your dorm room, and drinks and things like that, so you don't want crumbs everywhere. You trust me, you do not want that problem at all. So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys for bearing through this with me. Any videos or any ideas that you have for me for videos that you want to see, definitely leave a comment below, and I will try to get on that as soon as possible. If you have any dorm advice or roommate advice that I didn't mention, leave a comment below. We can definitely chat in the comments, you know. And that's it. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.